So we have a little bit of bad news for today's game, round 3. Our guy Chris Wright has been suspended for 2 matches. It sucks because he was killing it for us, but that does open the door for another winger to come back into the team, and that is Tui Lomaiviti. Somewhat up there in age, and his size is actually something I can't wait to put to use. Coming in at 6'5", 107 kgs, out on the sting? Yeah, good luck marking him. Tui was scouted in the islands of Fiji by league recruiters. Like a number of our boys, he was playing in local rugby union competitions, and his size mixed in with his raw athletic ability, like most hailing out of their region, caught our eye. He's got great hands, great speed, and he's good under the high ball. Unfortunately, the game itself was a bit of a stinker. We did have a new halves pairing, and these two lads will get their opportunities in future matches. They weren't necessarily bad, it was just a super low scoring game. You know it's a bad game when you can only get 6 points on the board for the entirety of this 20-minute match. That was it, by the way. A grand total of 1 try and 1 conversion, and that came in the back of a nice 40-20 by Felix Windmill Skeed making his debut. We tried to score it off the scrum, we couldn't do so, but we did set it up. Aiden Dickerson, who's been killing it lately, slots in to dummy half and flings it out to the man with the spotlight on him for today, Tui Lomaiviti. He actually ended up having a pretty good game, making a few big defensive reads and a few line breaks. Like I said, we ended up picking up the win, 6 points to 0, and the man of the match actually went to the opposite team. So for round 4, we're still rotating players in and out. We do have a new halves pairing in Nate Saba and Matt Galax, and some changes to the forward pack as well. You'll see Shane Falco in the back row. We got a new front row rotation with the tank getting a spell this week. In terms of size and stature, the guys who got coming back, Finn Wilkinson and Kobe Terry, they're more mobile, so I'm keen to see how they'll do. As for our opponents, I know absolutely nothing about them, but they do have one of the dopest names in the league, I'd say. Formerly known as the Doncaster Dragons and Doncaster Lakers. Their nickname now are the Dons. How good is that? I do have a list of players that didn't make the cut and the teams that they're gone to, so when we play those teams, I'll be sure. That's a nice short ball. I'll be sure to put a spotlight on those lads. Like I said, their stats got boosted as our boy Lomaiviti makes a break. Playing this series, it's got me researching these teams that we play against. Like the Doncaster team right now. That's a good whack. Nate Saba gets that on the 20. And we're going to keep them around here. We'll try to pinch them here, but don't get your hopes up, boys. So we make our changes, bring on the mobile middlemen, if you will. Interception, Shane Falco. Love that. So we can run the classic. Nate Saba takes it himself. Nice play to the left. Izzy, straight out to Lomaiviti. Struggling to get that off, actually. Silky stuff right there. Campbell Butler puts the skipper through with a nice little short ball. There's nothing better than putting someone through untouched. Reminds me of a no-look pass try that I scored earlier. Another quiet one, it seems, here. Against the Dons, low scoring. Let's take a half, see if we can turn up the heat a bit. That's a forward pass. We'll take that. We have been killing it when it comes to scrum plays. Finley goes all the way out to the wing. I didn't want to. We'll take it though. He gets the fin going. And he stopped centimeters away from the try line. Bray, a standing start. He gets tackled for a loss. Back down the left, Saba, the cutout ball. Trying to bully our way over with Lomaiviti. Couple plays to go. Again, the flat-footedness you hate to see. Will it be 5th time's the charm? Last play. Dickerson. I don't know how he ended up with it. That's a fail. That is a fail. I do have some IRL, NRL content coming too. We've got a 2023 ladder prediction coming up. That's a cheeky little short ball to O'Reilly. The Irishman, still working on his bio. Most of these lads have nice backstories. That's a nice ball to Falco. As you can see, the skipper is missing in case you missed it. Not missing, but he's off the field for a spell. Been an absolute animal for us this season.
Oh, kill him!
Beautiful. Hampson the chip and chase as well. Oh, Talonga grabs it. Would have been a nice little play there. On the last, beautiful little kick for Hampson. That's a nice connection between Nate and Finley. For a second there, I thought we failed it again. That was a nice little grubber kick. We never really got to talk about our away jersey this game. I did plan on it for the previous game with Lomai Viti making his return, replacing the suspended Chris Wright. I keep thinking of Kieran. I gotta remember these first names, man. That's a nice little ball, Falco. But yeah, the design. So I wanted to implement the wolf for obvious reasons, and a bit of the native or the indigenous people of that sort of northwestern Canadian region, I guess. I was going to do England, but there are so many teams there. Ooh, so yeah, the northern part of Northern Wolves is for North Canada. The capital is called Yellowknife. It was pure coincidence that there was a yellow wolf logo in the game already. And how dope is that city name, Yellowknife? Pretty hectic. I think so, at least. They're not going to jump in here. Not as quiet as last. At least it's 18 points on the board. This stadium is actually sick, by the way. Forgot to mention that. Alright, can we put one more try on for the boys? Tanner Warren thought he was through. There's no juice left for any of these guys. That's Lomai Viti. We'll get taken an early kick on the cards. No can do. Once you see that massive circle, I don't even bother. Look at the play here though. Finn Wilkinson. Still have 2 to go. Tanner Warren shifting it down the line. Hampson takes the tackle. Last play, I'm going to dart out to the left. O'Reilly. And the toe it goes. The offload. But they're stuck like glue. Full time. We continue our winning ways. Albeit another fairly low scoring game. We get the win, and again, the player of the match goes to the opposite team. You hate to see it, but we're going to wrap it up there, boys. As always, if you did enjoy that and would like to see more Rugby League related content, or more content in general, be sure to sub to the channel. And don't forget to run straight that like button. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you later.